Hey guys! So after some bitching from the computer, I'm at my dad's place again. This is dad's computer. So after some bitching from it, and it would not pick up the internet, and I don't know why. My hair's a mess. I'm sorry. So yeah, see if it's any better. Yeah, it's like, okay. My hair's a complete mess. Yeah. Okay. I made a previous video this morning before Dad picked me up, and that was just a quick, oh my god, it's summer sort of thing. It is actually the 4th day of summer for us, and I only just realised it was summer. Anyway, so yeah, after the computer was being bitched and when we got the internet, I had to swap to my dad's account on this computer, and finally it's working, and I just hope this will work properly. I know I look like pinkish red at the moment, but oh well. It's actually okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry. They got strict my nose. In my other video, I said that the top temperature was supposed to be 22 degrees today. Few hours ago, 2 hours ago or so, not even. The high, it still says, I'm looking at my weather thing that's on my iPod, the local weather, right? Whoa! Local weather is supposed to be a high of 22, right? It is 27 degrees. How do you work that out? It was supposed to be only 22 degrees. It is skyrocketed above that. Like, seriously? Serious? And for all you Americans and stuff that don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, it is 81 degrees Fahrenheit. So, it's hot. I can't read Fahrenheit very well. Changing that. Oh, but yeah, 27 degrees Celsius. And I'm not sure if you can see it now. Changed it, but the high there, next to the 27, supposed to say a high of 22 and a low of 16. So that's the highest and lowest temperature it's supposed to get up to say. The mercury has gone up to 27. That's 5 degrees above average. Seriously? Well, 5 degrees above the highest temperature they said. So it's probably lowest is 16, that's 22. It's probably 19 to 20 is probably the average. It's 7 to 8 degrees above average. So that is pretty hot. Like, seriously. I have the door open, the windows open, my fan is going in my room. I am out on the kitchen table. I've taken my gloves off, they were that hot. And I've been through 3 glasses of water already, like cold water, and I know that's not much, but to me, I can handle heat pretty well, because I've like lived in Australia all my life. So I can handle the heat pretty well, but this sudden jump is like really annoying. I know I said I was going to talk a lot about some stuff in my other video. In my first try video that I did before I did the extra one, I was talking about my thumb, what I did to it, because you can see it's like covered in a bandage and stuff. I actually managed to slam my hand into my mum's car door, not last Friday, the Friday before, because because I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, and I apologize, I look so bad. I have not got any makeup on at all, and I know I usually have a little bit of eyeliner on, so sorry. But yeah, I got out of the car Friday morning to go to school, and I guess I wasn't paying attention very well, because next thing I know, I'm pulling my hand out of the car door, like I'm shutting the car door and having to rip my hand out of the car door, and then there's blood everywhere. So I was just like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck? And then I like halfway into school, I figured out, fuck, I slammed my hand in my mom's car door. Shit, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Because, like, I knew I did something to it, but because there was so much blood and everything, I didn't want to stop Mum. A, because she freaks out about blood. Second reason, she would have freaked about getting in her car. Third reason would have been, like, she was driving already, and she probably wouldn't have noticed me anyway. And, well, I honestly didn't want to go into, like, I didn't want to flag it down, go to the doctors and stuff, and then have the school, like, freak out about where I was and stuff. So, I decided not to flag Mum down again. I walked into the school, I went straight to the office, and I was just like, I've just done this to my thumb, what the fuck am I going to do about it? And I just, well, basically, I didn't say that, I just walked up to him, I'm like, I just slammed my hand into my mum's car, and they just looked at it and went, yep, you did, very well done. And it was a really good job. I mean, even now, if, like, I go like that, like, press over it, there's a slight raise in it. Oh, well, it's not slight, but there's a bit of a nail that's, like, raised over the top. I don't know if it's real nail or acrylic, because I had a full set of gel acrylics on, like the proper ones, the properly done, and I'd had them put on the week, 2-3 weeks or so before that. So, and I had, on my left hand, I had 4 of them off except my pinky, and on my right hand I don't think I had any off. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But the fact that I had those nails on and the thickness of the gel that she put on, it actually prevented the door from completely destroying my nail, because it took most of the force of it. So that was good. I have been going back to the doctors every 2 to 3 days since that, because he keeps telling you to, for a start, and then, sorry, I got shit all over my mouth. It's mainly to, like, change the dressing and put a new band-aid on and stuff. I'm not allowed to get it wet, so it's a bloody difficult thing to have a shower. I normally have, my mum has these plastic gloves, like the latex glove things, that I cut the fingers off and, like, slip it over. And before you do, like, all you filthy-minded people talk about slipping it on and acting like a condom thing, yes, I know. Just don't bring that up, please. It's awkward enough as it is. But yeah, I have to do that so it doesn't get wet. Because I'd much rather do that than stick my hand out of the shower and be like, weird, I can't do this. I did that the first time I put the glove thing on. I kept my hand up out of the water anyway, but then I was just like, meh, do it anyway. And then, yeah. So, that's basically what happened to this. And I mean, I didn't cry when I did it because, like, my pain tolerance is, like, up here. So, like, I didn't really feel it. But I was still, like, shaking from, like, shock and blood loss, I guess. I was, like, seriously shaking. Like, I held my hand like that to the nurses, and you could just see it going like that. Like, completely and utterly shaking like crazy. And, it was from shock. It wasn't pain or anything. It was shock. And I said to, they had to call my dad, because I said to him, well, you're going to have to call Dad. And they went, why can't we call your mum? Because, like, I was with Mum. And I go, no, because 1, she won't answer while she's driving, and 2, she gets really squeamish of blood and stuff. So they're just like, fine, we'll call your father. I'm like, cool. And Dad was at work, and so he just had to drop everything, tell them, daughter's got herself hurt, I have to go. And that's the thing with my dad. He can be at work, and if he gets a call from the school saying I've done something, I've hurt myself, he will just tell his boss. He won't even ask his boss. He will just tell her that the daughter's gone and hurt herself or something. I have to go get her. Like, I have to go. It's like he's not asking, can I go? She goes up her. He's telling her, I'm going. So it's just like, okay. But yeah. So I managed to do that. So whenever I hurt myself, I do a bloody good job on it. But yeah. My iPod's actually broke. On a completely different note, my iPod is actually broken as well. Like, it still works and everything. Oh, that way. But after that, this button still works and everything, but the top one, like, the lock button doesn't, see? And I am pressing it. No, see? That just turned off on its own, and it's not, it won't work. So yeah, that's about it. I also got these gloves. Actually, I'll leave the gloves for a whole video. So I've actually got I've got a lot of stuff at the moment. Oh, my boots are still in Dad's car. I just remembered that. Because I didn't wear shoes when I didn't put my boots on when Dad came to pick me up. I just dumped them in the car. And I brought my school bag in, my plastic bag full of all my shit, like my hair straightener and all that stuff, and my clothes bag. Left my boots in the car. Damn it! Oh well. Hopefully I will be getting my computer soon. Dad still has to finish his tax, which he should have done already, but he's been really lazy and he hasn't done it. He's so lazy. I'm turning into oh my god. I have been watching way too much Dead Is Not on Fire. Oh well. But yeah, so I'll probably be getting my computer soon. I've also told Dad about getting me a proper digital camera and a video like camcorder thing. I don't know if I'll get both because most digital cameras can video record as well, so I don't know. I will be getting a proper camera though, because that is definitely, if I don't get, I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. I've also, on the anime side of my life, I have managed to watch 2 animes in 5 days. Well, 5 days or 4? Maybe it was 4.5, because the first anime I watched was a yaoi called Gakuen Heaven. I think that's how you say it. And why I say yaoi is because it's supposed to be a boys love anime, but it doesn't really come out that way. I think the manga maybe is more detailed, but the anime isn't. I think maybe the boy love bit comes from all the innuendo it has, but in regard to actual like yaoi scenes, like for example Junjo Romantica is a complete yaoi. There's scenes where they kiss, where they touch each other and that sort of thing. Gakuen Heaven isn't like that. In all of 13 episodes, there is one kiss at the end, and it lasts for like a second. And I was like, what? Well, I'm just like, all of that and one kiss? What? So yes, that happened. But the innuendo is more like pronounced, I guess. There's one part in an episode, I don't remember what episode it was, The dorm leader and this other guy, I don't remember who it is, but they're fixing a leak in the roof, and they're holding up this thing, and it's like a sheet of paper against the roof. I mean, like, seriously, paper isn't going to stop the roof leaking, honey. But yeah, they're doing that, and excuse me, they're doing that, and you don't see that at the start of it, at the start of that scene, and you just hear them as like a different shot of it's a different shot of the room, and so you just hear them, and because it's in Japanese, the subtitles are very, very misleading, and it's saying things like, oh, don't put it there, move it this way, move it that way, do this, do that, that sort of thing, and I was like, oh my god, are they really doing it? And then it shows them holding up, like, fixing the room. I was like, are you serious? Like, really? I mean, it does that so many times. So that's very, very misleading. So that was the first anime I watched. The second anime I watched was called Monochrome Factor. That is basically, it has a very, very similar storyline to Bleach, where there is the main character is a high school student, and this death god, not quite death god, well, it's a death god in Bleach, but in Monochrome Factor it's actually a shadow. They're basically the same thing. They control the dark world and stuff like that. Anyway, so it's mainly the same thing. I mean, in Bleach, you see Rukia giving Ichigo her power when she can't fight anymore. In Monochrome Factor, you see Shirogane, which is the shadow, give Akira, which is the high schooler, powers as a Shin, which is a shadow, that kills. I guess you could say Shin are more the defenders of the light world as from shadows, but they are shadows. I'm confused about. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry if I'm confusing anyone, but that's the best I can do at the moment without you actually watching the thing. But yes, the concept is very similar. It is interesting. There are 24 episodes of Monochrome Kiss. I guess that the chasing of the two characters, Shirogane and Akira, are very, very relatable to Noaki and Hiroki from Junjo Romantica. Noaki is very forward in his love and emotions, where Hiroki is more aggressive and doesn't want to be loved in public as such. Akira and Shirogane are very much the same. Shirogane is very forward in saying he likes Akira. He continually wants to be close to him. He follows him around because, well, the main reason Shirogane follows Akira around is because Akira was very, very, I guess you could say, frightened of becoming a shadow because his shadow left him. And so he was very frightened becoming a shadow himself, and Shirogane took it upon himself to become Akira's shadow, so Akira could return to being a normal human and change into a Shin whenever he felt the need necessary or something. So I guess that could also be like interpreted as love motion or something. But yes, Shirogane is very forward in saying he likes Akira. He continually wants to be close to him, like I said, and Akira just sort of explodes. To transform Akira into a Shin, Shirogane had to kiss him, and that was their first kiss. They did not kiss at all. Well, they kissed twice in the whole anime. The first one was when he first turned him into a Shin, and the second one is at the end when Shirogane is disappearing, and Master and Aya and Kengo are telling Akira he has darkness inside him still. If he gives it to Shirogane, he can live. Or he will live, or something like that, or he'll... I don't know what it is properly. Okay, never mind. Sorry, people outside. But yeah, so that is their second kiss. The bad thing about this anime is that you never actually see them kiss. There's always like a white light in front of it or something, like you can't see it, and that sucks badly. I'm like, why? But yeah, I started watching Gravitation as well, but it actually threw me off a bit because Gravitation is the anime is actually a mix between real life footage and anime footage. So, well, real life footage and anime storyboards. So, in one frame you could see, in one frame you could see real life footage of like a city or something, and then the next it'll be an anime storyboard thing. And that just threw me off a bit, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch this, I don't want to watch this if it keeps doing that, because it was confusing me a lot. I mean, the first like 50 seconds of Gravitation was real life footage, and I was confused. I'm like, did I click the wrong thing? What the hell? So, yeah. Oh well. This has gone for 22 minutes, probably, when I finish this, so... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I'm going to go. It is starting to get very, very hot. I have a jumper on and I do not know why. What's the... Yeah, it's 27 degrees, so it's like... dying. But yes, I am going to go now. Ow. I will do a... Ow! I will do a haul video. So you're going to get 3 videos in one day. So yes, I'm going to go get changed out of this stuff because this will be in the haul video. I'm going to get changed out of this and I will see you guys soon. Bye.